Hi, it's 7 o'clock in the morning and I'm off to feed the cows, and I feel God wants me to talk about loneliness and love. So we'll just go out to the cows and just see what happens. So let's go out there. For me. So let's get the light right so you can see the little animals. Hey, yeah. Blossom's settling in really well. So beautiful. So let's talk about love and loneliness while we look at the beautiful cows. And the doves are flying. Oh, life is good. See if I can get in the camera. Okay, so let's get some hay. It's wet here. So, what I feel God was telling me this morning. Okay, I'll be sitting here. It's about love and loneliness. I can start off saying loneliness is a real big part of being awakening at the moment, I think. And loneliness, what is it? It's feeling that that you're alone. Nobody wants to be with you, and you miss having good company. That's the feeling, and it can be really, really strong and very painful, really. So, but like every other challenge in life, it's when we use this feeling, allow it to be, and go deeper, we feel the relief. Because when we look at it all from our hearts, we know that it's meant to be. We're meant to be alone for a while. So, just going back to me, I don't know anyone who's like me. I don't know anyone who likes what I like. I don't know anyone. So I have no one to share in my daily life. I have no one to share my joys with, really, because there is no one, really. So it's quite strange, and it can feel really, really absurd to and I can ask myself, why did I choose this life? Oh, she's being pushed away. Oh, she'll be okay. Why did I choose this life? To be in a place where you're not like anyone. You're the weirdo. I mean, why would you do that? But I think it's very much meant to be for all of us who are in a way provocateurs, who are bringing change. We won't be with someone who's very much like us, because we have to be spread out. And it's also part of our maturing process and the whole challenge that we've gone into as humans living on Earth. As I've said so many times before, all the pain that we experience is all cleansing us and shaping us so that we become more whole and more godlike. So it's a part, feeling lonely and feeling there's no one you can really share your life with is important for us to experience. So when we stop pushing it away and saying why, and say it's okay, it's not so painful, and really the pain stops. So you get to see it's all well. And the whole thing of pushing pain away, as we grow spiritually, we stop doing that, because we're not meant to push pain away. We're actually meant to just feel it. And when we allow ourselves to feel it, it actually passes. It's not painful anymore. It's when we push things away, they get painful. So that was just to share about me. And yeah, so that was the whole thing of experiencing loneliness, and how we chose it, because it's important for us. I'll just find a better position for the camera and everything. You see, cows, they push the little ones away, so I'll just blossom some hay over here. Okay, this is better, I think. So, yeah. So during this time on Earth, it's really important that we are alone a lot. And as we get to surrender to it and allow it to be, we start to also enjoy it very much, I feel. And what I feel God is sort of giving me so strongly this morning, and I just feel this. It's when something comes very strong, it's just so, it's so powerful, it's so emotional. But see, what is the most important love relationship in our life? The thing is, the most important love relationship you will ever have is with yourself. And when the ego hears this, it sounds like, oh, you're just a narcissist, you know, you're just all in love with yourself. That's not it. That's not it. See, because God is within you, and the most beautiful part of you is actually your God self. It's not your actual personality. It's God within you. And as we awaken right now and this new world is being formed, it's God in you who is coming to life. And what happens when we have this love, we start to build this love relationship, or allow this love relationship to come. It's actually God meeting himself or herself in us. It's all complete oneness. Everything is going to come together within us. It's so beautiful. So just looking back in time and how we've been conditioned and how we have learnt to be humans, which has been actually a very sick way of being. We just didn't know, because that's what we've learnt. But we actually learnt to be quite sick beings. That's why we've been ruining the world for so long, because we have a sick way of being, which the animals don't. Nothing in nature has. And one of the major sick parts of that way of being humans was all about taking your attention away from your own inner self. It was running away from who you truly are. So we've learnt to be in this world, do our thing, get our education, get our family, get all our life together, and focus on all these outer things. And who has never been really given attention? Our own inner being. It's been one big lie, really, one big running away from from the truth, really, from who we really are. The being that we are, the soul who has come into this body, has not been given attention. So we've learnt to live detached from ourselves, which means that we have never been ourselves. And we've definitely not felt love for ourselves because we couldn't feel ourselves. We were detached. So this being in us, not that we should sit and feel sorry for it, but really, it is really, really sad that we have not been in this relationship really before. And I feel very much what's happening on earth is that because we're awakening in our physical bodies, see, the awakening that's happening is what we used to experience when we died. We would return to all the light. People who've experienced death, all these near-death experiences, they say all is love, and they are so deeply loved, and they're just so, they're shocked by it, realizing that they've gone through their whole life, this whole misery of experiences, and being in such pain, and when they die they realize, oh my God, I have been so loved, and I am love. There is only love. I've just been in this big hell-like lie. And what's happening now is that we don't need to die to return to the light. So this awakening process is really returning to the truth while we're in a physical form. And some people say it happened many thousand years ago and people were very enlightened. But others say that this has never ever happened before on earth, what's happening right now. That we're going to live, humans are awakening to the fact that they are God in human form. They're pure, they're beautiful. That each and every one of us is divine. There's nothing imperfect about us. And we're here to create with the love energy. And for this whole thing to manifest, we have to come home first. And that's where we are, I feel, right now in this. Now I'm talking about loneliness, being with yourself. You're getting to meet yourself. And it's so beautiful. And so it's just, excuse me, so a little break. Going from feeling lonely, oh my God, what am I going to do? And lifting ourselves out of this feeling just by centering ourselves and then realizing, oh, I'm alone because I'm actually starting a new relationship with my own true self. And it's very special and it's very powerful, and we're growing the roots for a new world. And so we need to get anchored into ourselves, our God selves, our true selves. So 5 minutes ago I was feeling lonely, and now I can see, oh my God, this is such a gift. I don't have to talk to the neighbor or talk to this and this person, engage in all these people, and it's not actually asked by me right now. I'm actually being asked to spend a lot of time with myself, and it is not painful and lonely. It's actually very, very beautiful, because I'm getting to know myself, and I'm getting to allow myself to actually love being me, to express, to feel the love in my heart, going not to the neighbor, to the children, to the husband, whoever, but addressing my directing my love to myself, to my own being, and experiencing that this is not narcissistic, sick, bad. It's actually very, very beautiful and very, very powerful and very important right now. That I become still, I feel myself relax, and sense that there is a being in there that is endlessly magnificent and beautiful and so fine, which I have been running away from all my life. And I sense this being, and I feel very touched that I can actually feel myself. So I welcome myself, which it sounds completely absurd. You're meeting yourself, but you are. So, and I mean, this is just so powerful and so beautiful, because when we have this, we really experience this, that I am a being, and I'm also consciousness, and I can experience myself, I can feel my own being, which is God feeling God. Just have to watch a cow, because when you get down, they can jump on you. Oh, she's so gorgeous. We just have to look at her for a sec. I think she's on heat. She's a bit. Oh, she's so gorgeous. Sure. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Let's get into the sun. This is turning into a really long video. A very long video. So we're finishing off now, but it's so beautiful. It's just so beautiful. So if you're feeling this loneliness and oh my God, what am I doing? I don't really know anyone who I feel I have a love relationship with. Maybe you just really feel all very alone, and I feel that a lot myself. Who does actually really express their love to me? Can ask that question many times, and to just move away from that feeling and say it's okay, because we're all on our journey, and all is as it is meant to be, and this time alone is very, very precious and actually very, very important. So I'm just going to allow myself to step away from that pain and that oh my God feeling, and trust. I mean, that's another big thing that's been coming to me. It's so important just to trust that where I am right now might seem very strange, but I know I'm moving into something very, very beautiful. It's just becoming more and more beautiful the more I allow it to be. And so allowing yourself to spend time with yourself and just sensing your own beauty, your being that's within you. There is nothing as beautiful that you can experience on this planet. It's impossible, because it's your own true self, and it is your God self. It's so beautiful. And not only beautiful, it's powerful. It's 100% wise. It's creative. It's courageous. It's very, very powerful. It dares to do what it wants to do. It dares to be itself 100%. Does never hold itself back. And it holds all the answers for you. Nobody in this world will have the answers that being in you has. So just allowing yourself to love to feel you. Love to feel the feeling of being with you. And really go that step further to say, I just love that being. And suddenly you're not lonely anymore. You feel, oh my God, I'm in heaven. And when you are going to interact with people, you bring this, I won't call it a gem, you're in a new state of being, because you're home. You're not searching for anything anymore. And so what you bring is very, very pure and very, very powerful, because you're not searching for anything anymore. When you go to meet someone, you're not looking for something from them. needing something from them, wanting something from them. Because you're at home. You feel good. You feel really, really good about being you. So I'm going to have to catch this cow before she runs out again. I'll finish the video. So bless you, my friend. See you.